Yo, what's up, guys? The Insane Trail Game Vlogs here. I am going to be doing my process of videos where I talk about my first impressions of summer 2013 anime shows. And the first one we're gonna do is called Dog and Scissors, which right now I am looking up because I do not remember I don't remember the main character's first name. Which isn't me being a dick, I just legitimately don't remember the main character's first name because, okay, his name is Harumi Kazuhito. Okay. Here's my thing with this one. When I first saw it, first off, I will say, as of right now, this series has the most what the fuck opening I've seen so far. Now, the first two episodes are out. I'm going to link the Crunchyroll link in the description. Apparently this is coming out Mondays, every Monday at 3 something, so I'm putting this on the same line as Mushibugo in terms of what I'm watching. The premise is actually pretty simple. Main character, I just said his name and I don't remember it. What is it? Azuki Hito? Harumi. I'm just calling him Harumi. Okay, Harumi. Harumi is a bookworm. And the only reason why I don't remember his name because his name isn't said. I think it's said maybe once, and then no, it's said once when he's doing the monologue, and then after that we just never fucking say it, and then we never hear him say it again. So Harumi is a bookworm. He is like an otaku for books, I guess. And he really likes this particular author named Shinobu. I don't remember the full name, but I know the last name of the author he likes is Shinobu. Shinobu does a ridiculous different amount of genres in different types of books. And one of the series has like the 7 Deadly Sins as the titles of the book, but she hasn't done the last one, which is Lust. And he wants to read that before he dies. Obviously, he's not going to think he's going to die. But he dies in the first episode because he's in a coffee shop reading, and then this guy kind of freaks out and threatens like the bar manager, and then he looks over to him and he tells both of them to get up. And I said both of them because there's a girl like over on the other side, in the separate seat, who's writing and not paying him any attention. So being the type of person he is, Harumi jumps in front and gets shot and killed. But he has a little mind-fuck sequence where he's like, I don't want to die yet, and he gets brought back as a dog. It just so happens the girl he saved is the only one who can hear him talk, and who saves him and keeps him in his house. Her name is Natsuno, but she's actually Shinobu, the pen writer, because Shinobu is her pen name, Natsuno was her real name. So I guess the premise of the story, I'm not totally sure what the premise of the story is even after watching the first 2 episodes. I have a feeling this is going to be a harem with the main character being a dog. The reason they made me think that is because in the sequence in which he dies, we see him like reminisce on like all the important people in his life, and like half of them, and the majority of them are girls. Like some of them are childhood friends, some of them are like family members, like he has like a little sister who's like on that Oni-chan bullshit. And then especially man, thank you for Jason for fucking messaging me not turning off my phone. And then by the end of episode 2, Natsuno is just like really into him already. Granted, it's weird. Because the whole premise is that he's brought back as a dog. And I would tell you the premise is to find his killer, to stop his killer, but they do that, like, in the second episode. That's not a joke, and I don't know how much of a spoiler there is to you, but they stop his murderer in the second episode. He's not even, like, stop it. I'm not gonna really explain the gag that's behind this character, but let's just say it's good. It seems like Natsuno is gonna become very popular over the course of the series. I will say, it's not like it feels like a harem from the first 2 episodes. I just had the feeling it's going to go to the harem route because it's already showing like the majority of the cast are just weird motherfuckers, but all the like main people seem like just to be chicks. Granted, we've only been talking about Harumi and Natsuno for these first 2 episodes. It's not inherently bad by any means. I will say though, episode 2 felt like it progressed really goddamn quickly. Like, you'll understand what I mean when you watch it, but it just felt really quick progression for something I expected to take at least 2 or 3 more episodes, because they usually drag this kind of shit out. Also, Natsuno's a fucking sadist. Harumi has that whole 3D pig disgusting bullshit. Like, he seems to only be interested in 2D girls. Plus that they do make the gag, and the other thing is there hasn't been any fan service. Granted, part of the reason of that might be because Natsuno is not a very well developed chick. They actually that's like a gag. They keep mentioning all the time. Like Harumi is like, you have no breasts, like you have no figure. And see, Natsuno is a sadist. Like, the scissors part from Dog and Scissors comes from the fact that she likes to tie him up. Keeps asking if she can kill him. She even threatens to taxiderming him. She is just a really sadistic motherfucker. As far as the first 2 episodes go, I feel like the jokes are a little bit too fast paced for what it's trying to do, because some of the gags take a second to catch, but the anime is just kind of like, fuck it, you got it, let's keep moving on. Nothing is inherently annoying, I will say that. The opening is what the fuck. I do like the second episode for what it does. I just feel like the second episode was progressed way... It caught me off guard with how fast the progression is for it. As of right now, I have no reason not to continue it. I am interested just to see where it goes because of how quick episode 2 progresses with them finding the murderer and shit. But I'll leave it in the description for you guys to check out. And if you want to try a free trial for Crunchyroll for like $8 a month, like $8 a month, you can click the link that says crunchyroll.com/tddkid, get you the trial, and it helps me out. So for the support. But other than that, that's really all I gotta say for first impressions. The next one I'll probably do is Blood Lad. Actually, there's another show that just released on Crunchyroll, which is such a weird release schedule. This shit releases like Tuesday morning at like 12:30. I think it's called Watamote. No matter how I look at it, it's your fault. It says you guys' fault that I'm not popular. I still need to watch fucking Bakemonogatari. I don't know. And here's a quick question for those who watch this. Do I have to watch Nekomonogatari Black to get the second Monogatari series that just started airing? Which, by the way, Crunchyroll I think is getting it way late. So if you want to watch it, I suggest going on Daisuki, but I've never tried this. It's a legal streaming site. They're just starting up. I haven't really tried it, so they have Nekomonogatari on here too, but they only have like the first episode. So when I get to that, I will leave my first impressions. But as of right now, Dog X Scissor or Dog and Scissor. I don't even know is it Dog X Scissor or Dog and Scissor. No, it's Dog and Scissors. Fairly good. I don't have any inherent problems with it. So please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and tell me if you're going to pick it up. And I think by the end of this week, there will be at least the first episode of every show I want to touch. And then I'll, make a main channel video telling you which shows I'm watching, which might be all of them if they're all just consistent. So, I guess the next one I'm doing is Blood Lad. Lost again for your boy, Terrell. Peace on.